Tuesday night after training, we're here down at the Utilita. Last home game coming up on Saturday. As a bit of a change, we're speaking to Shanners a bit later, but we're here with Craig Molloy, who's the head coach of the second 15, Club 15. Just to get a few sort of news and views from you Craig. If you just give us an idea of what your role is in the club and what your role is with the Club 15?
Yes, sure. I mean, actually, I'm not the head coach. I'm the rugby manager of the Club 15. So I'm not involved in a coaching role with the club, but it's more about adding the glue that keeps the whole thing together and making sure we have players available and ready to play on a Saturday. Mm-hmm. And more importantly, that we have the players that are there on a Tuesday and a Thursday at training to develop their own games, but also to provide credible opposition for the first team.
Sure.
It's often said, I think, that a rugby club's only as good as its second 15, and I think that is certainly true here at Blackheath.
Yeah. That's good. That actually leads on to my second question, because I know 2 years ago we didn't have a second 15 and we were relegated. So how important was not having a second 15 to that ultimate outcome of being relegated down to a low level?
Well, I think the proof was there to be seen. We started the season with a Club 15, and due to lack of availability, it's kind of petered out before Christmas. In fact, towards the end of November of that season, and come January, the first team was operating with 21, 22 players training on a Tuesday and Thursday. It's just not enough.
Yeah.
You need to have 35, 40 players training on a Tuesday and Thursday night in order to provide the players with the opportunity of doing their units and set plays, etc. And that's what we've had since, and so I think that has a value. It can be seen on a Saturday for the first team. We could see it during the season in Nat 2, and we've certainly seen it this season, where we've had players training in their 35 to 40s numbers on a Tuesday and Thursday, and it's so valuable to the club as a whole.
Yeah, and do the guys in the first 15, do they recognise how important having a Club 15 is?
Absolutely. There's no clicks. It's they train together as one squad, and in fact tonight we've had a squad photo.
Excellent.
And that's both first team and Club 15 boys together. So we meet on a Tuesday and a Thursday night as one group of players.
Yeah.
We meet at 7 o'clock in the Green King. We split between forwards and backs. Then we come together, and then we go out onto the either the 3G pitch or the main pitch to do our sessions. Of course, what happens then during the week, the best laid plans, etc., tend to go awry in most sports because you have a succession of injuries, illness, sickness, whatever. And so the conversations between myself and Shanners are numerous, probably from a Monday morning to a Friday afternoon. Mm-hmm. Because you have players moving up, you have players dropping out, you've got to try and balance the whole thing. So that's the challenge, and it doesn't always work. And sometimes, sadly, Club 15 games go by the wayside. You're not able to fulfil the fixtures.
Sure.
Secret really is to try and minimise that, and we've been reasonably successful this year in keeping on track and fulfilling our fixtures.
I was going to say, you had a good year?
Reasonable year. Yeah. Reasonable year, I would say, sort of mid-table.
Okay.
But I think next year is another year, and I really have a good feeling about players that have committed to next season and want to play rugby at Blackheath at this level. And the level we play at is notionally level 6.
Hmm.
Some weeks it will probably be level 4. So it's a
Wow,
good
okay.
level. It's a good
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
You know, when you're playing the likes of Amptill 2s, Richmond 2s, Rams 2s, Chinner 2s, you know that you're going to be playing very good
Serious
sides.
stuff. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's certainly what we're looking for next year, is to press on again and get boys training regularly, challenging for first team places. It will always be aspirational for some players, but we want them to do the best that they can for themselves, and to be realistic as well is what we can only ask for.
That's great. Okay. Well, thanks for your time, Craig.
Okay.
And good luck next season. Thanks
Yeah,
very much
thanks very
indeed.
much.
Cheers.